Well, 16 files have been lost from the government website in regards to the Epstein files. I know it says Epstein in my background, but yeah, you know what I mean. It couldn't understand my accent when I went on to freaking ChatGPT, so I got a strong southern accent, I guess, for ChatGPT. I don't know why it doesn't understand me sometimes, but it doesn't. Epstein works for me. Anyway, they say the files are missing from the website. And then when I was watching, it says, that leads to speculation of which files were gone. Well, if they were on the website and people know the precise amount of files that were lost, that means people have already copied and pasted and saved it somewhere all over the world, right? It's already out there. The cat's out of the bag. The thing with this Epstein file stuff, right? This is the part that killed me. And I've said this before, is if they cared about the victim so much, particularly on the Democrat side of things, they had 4 years under Biden. They chose not to do it. Matter of fact, there is an interview that's recently just happened with Kamala Harris and Jimmy Kimmel on his show, where she basically said we chose to go in a different direction than what the DOJ was trying to do and the Justice Department. They chose not to do it, even though the DOJ wanted to do it. But here's the thing, y'all. Even with those files, lost is a picture of Trump. That was lost, apparently. But he wasn't with anybody underage. They were all adults. And the funny thing about this all, and I don't know if anybody's noticed, most of them are Bill Clinton. Like in hot tubs, all kinds of stuff. There's loads of pictures of Bill Clinton. Now, I might be a C student, average to below average when I was in high school, and just in general with most things in life. But I think the reason Biden and Kamala Harris didn't release it might just have something to do with Billy Clinton. Maybe. Would that have been a good look in November for the 2024 elections? Would that have worked out for them if they did that? Even before that, if they just done it while they were in charge. Because they chose to do a lot of things coming after Trump. But the one thing they didn't choose was the Epstein files to release anything. And now that they've been released, even though it's heavily redacted, which makes sense to protect the victims, a lot of those pictures got Bill Clinton, loads of them. And while they're showing you the pictures, they're talking about Trump on the news. You couldn't make this up. You couldn't make this up, dude. You couldn't make this up. They don't care about the victims, y'all. If they did, they would have released them a long time ago. And even if they released them, the same thing would have happened. It would have been redacted to protect the victims. It's not rocket science. Y'all take care.